Good morning. It's a nice early Saturday morning. I'm on another new field to me. So it's been disc, so it's a bit better than the stubble. It's not far from a little house which has many dogs who were quite excited about my arrival. So they're having a good bark in the background, so I apologise for that. But anyway, I've got the sexy spade as normal. I've got the Deus 2 running the Sensi program with my few tweaks. And we'll see how we get on. It's it's a bit remote, this field, so who knows? You never know what you might find. Anyway, we'll catch on the first good hole, and probably some more dogs as well. Catch you in a bit. And this was a bit of a scratchy signal, so I didn't record it, but it's like a spindle wall or something. So a cracked. It's me whacking it with a spade, but a bit of lead. Perfect thing for hanging on your spindle and spinning around and doing it, so that's encouraging. It's that sort of age around here. There you go, a button, a cartridge and a spindle wall. Well, that's first 3 signals ain't too bad, is it? Fingers crossed for a bit more. Right, on to the next. Now, here we have a banging 82. I don't know, it's very deep. 82, 84, 83. Might even be on the surface. Move it with my boot and see if it's yep, there you go, whatever it was on the surface. I think I can see it, look. There we go. That wasn't very exciting though, was it? A bit of twisted up copper pipe. We tied that in a knot, not the old strongman. Tied it in a knot. Might have been vaguely decorative, but who knows? Might just have been a bit of pipe. Right. Anyway, right. Let's try some more. Well, that was a big old signal. I'm not surprised. Look at that. That is an enormous piece of lead. But if you look at that in my hand, it doesn't seem to fit rather well. And I think they did use these as palm guards for doing different things. I'm not really sure what that was, but I've heard of them before, so it does seem to have scratches and stuff across it, so it could well be a palm guard, because it does fit my palm perfectly. Look at the size of that though. The Pineda. Got the chest pieces out on its own. Hopefully you've seen the last video with the chest set on, so you know my not my need for lead, because I've got plenty, but it always comes in handy. But yeah, check that out. That's a proper big lump. Good job I'm going up and down this field, because on the way back to the car, when I get back up for the second run, I'll probably drop that in the car, because that's going to be flipping heavy carrying that around. Oh, it weighs a ton. I'll probably put how much it weighs on there, because it is a good old thick lump. Anyway, yeah, so probably palm guard. Cool, right, let's carry on. Well, that wasn't the best of signals, but look at that. I'll just give that a quick rub with my hand on the magic jeans, and it's a little, I think it's a little farthing. Not sure if that's I probably dinged it a bit, never mind. Yeah, look, possibly there. Another George, I'm not sure what's, there is obviously like most of these, there's like a bar across the bottom underneath Britannia where the date is, but I can't make that out. I presume it's a farthing, it's that sort of size. That's actually a nice portrait, look. That's come out probably as well as anything I've got in that sort of head. So whether it's George or William, I'll have to have a look when I get home, but that's nice, a coin already on the first run down this field, so happy about that. Yeah, very good bust as well. Nice bust, do like a nice bust. anyway, enough of my preferences. Right, let's carry on. Well, this was a very, very faint little signal. It sounded deep and small, and it was both. Giving a bit of a buff up here. It looks like a very old little button. Look at that. It's definitely an old one. Just put the colour in. It's definitely a nice pattern on there. Look. I'm liking that. See what it comes up like when it's clean, but yeah, that's very pretty. It's possibly medieval. I think that's definitely looking pretty old. Anyway, yeah, nice, happy with that. Tiny little find, not missing much if I'm finding that, eh? I've got a feeling it was mid-60s, so I thought it might have been a cut half or something being that small, but yeah, button's fine. Very nice too. Thank you very much, gods. Let's carry on. Well, sport of choice there, which signal to do, because there was one here and there's one about a foot further that way, but that one just comes straight out the cloth. Look. Looks like another farthing here, isn't it? There's Britannia, look. Not sure, I'm about halfway back up this field again, so this might be close to where the other farthing went. Britannia that side. Can't make out who it is on this side. Not yet, anyway. He's a bit more toasted, isn't he? What's that the date down there? I can't quite work it out. I'll rub on the magic trousers. Still can't quite work it out. There's definitely some writing around the edge there. Well, there you go. Anyway, another coin. That's Britannia. Yeah, definitely Britannia on that side, look. She's going that way, so that's the old way. As my spade just decides to fall over. Well done, spade. Sexy, but not very elegant. There we go. A bit of a date on the bottom. Hold on, I'm going to peer through under my glasses. Those two can't quite make it out. It's like 1690, but I don't know if that's quite right, but yeah, not sure about that one. We'll have to have a. Oh, he's got a big head. It might be a William, he's facing right. He's got a big head. Yeah, he's facing that way. Just can't quite make out who it is. I think it might be William. Anyway, it must be day for farthings. Second farthing. The next hole I'll do live, because that was a very similar signal, so we'll see. But well, that's coming up quite well now. Bit of a rubber dub, and it's coming up quite well. Anyway, let's move on to coin day. Lovely, very happy. Catching that. So this is the live one. That's the hole I've just finished for that little farthing. This one's coming in 67, something like that. It's a nice signal as well. It's not too big. It seems quite compact, not too wobbly. So sometimes you get a signal that's got a bit of a trill on the end of it at the start of it, and you think that's probably not very good, but end up digging them anyway, because sometimes when there's not many signals you will certainly dig stuff you wouldn't normally dig, because it keeps it exciting. It was quite a faint one, this one, but I probably missed it, no me. Whether it's in that sidewall or I've turfed it out. What's your bets on? A bit I've turfed it out. I've just been chasing it around. That's right close somewhere there. Right, let's just... Should we do the pinpointer? Oh, go on then. I really lose enthusiasm for a pinpointer. Sometimes they seem to work fine, and sometimes it seems to be absolutely rubbish. And this one, sometimes it seems to pick up from miles away, and then other times it doesn't. And there you go. This is one of the times that, although it's on, there's my wedding ring. Really should be getting that from miles away. Anyway, right. I think I will turn you off and turn you off and find it. Won't be a sec. Right, well, thankfully it was the next spadeful that came out. You can just see some form of edge there. Look. Doesn't look a very good shape, does it? Looks a bit irregular, but there you go. There's a imprint. What a nice imprint, eh? Don't really make much out for that, but there you go. There's a chunky little one, isn't it? Oh, actually, you know what? That feels chunky enough to be Roman. Yeah, I ain't gonna. Yeah, mate. Oh, you know what? I have a feeling. Yeah, I don't want to rub this too much. It's quite sandy soil, so I could easily take something off that. Perhaps when I have a snack, I'll get the water bottle out and spray it. But to me, that feels and looks irregular width, a bit chunky around the edges, not very well made. I have a feeling that's Roman. That would be good, wouldn't it? My word. With a farthing over there and a Roman almost next to it. Yeah, see, I'm saying it's Roman, but it might not be. But feels and looks like it, so we'll clean it up in a bit and show you. So, oh, that's good, isn't it? Yeah, love that. Right, let's carry on and see what else is around here. Even easier when you have to dig for them. A little buckle that looks exactly like a D, look. Which just scraped the earth away with my foot, and there she was. It's pretty old as well, that. My word. Going into a good field, this one. Surprised me, really. I hadn't got a great deal of hopes for it, but there you go. Low expectations, big result. This is only I'm on the way back up the field, so I've been down and back up, and I found 2 farthings, possible Roman, spindle whorl, and this is yeah, completely different from the one I looked at about half a mile away from here. But that's all good. It's the way detecting goes. One good day, one bad day, or several bad days and then a good day. But this is a good day, so yeah, enjoying it. Let's carry on. Still haven't got back to my cow, but another good signal. This one's 83. 83. The person with the dogs has started mowing the lawn. I'm getting close to the dogs again, so no doubt we shall have a bit of that as we get closer, make them excited to see an unknown person with a stick. It's a lovely day. It's supposed to rain this afternoon, I think, but the forecast said it was nice this morning, and true to its word, it's lovely this morning. Bit of a fresh breeze as well. I was digging out something by the edge of this field earlier on, and a hare only a couple of feet away from me jumped up and ran off. So I wish I'd seen it so I could have recorded it, but he legged it pretty fast, so I missed that opportunity. But yeah, nice to be out in the wild. Oh, hello, look at that. Can you see that? I don't know if you can. Oh. Where I'm pointing, just hear that. Well, it's a bit of a greenie, isn't it? That? In the clod. A slightly unconventional way of unveiling a coin. No, I don't like getting in the right place, sorry. It's tricky to know on these chest cams because you're never quite sure where it's pointing. But yeah, it's quite nice. Look at that. Bring it in the sunshine. Look. Here we go. Put that there. What have we got? I can't quite make it out. That's tricky. Tend to be either Head or Britannia, and I'm not sure I can see either on that. That is bad, isn't it? Oh my word, how bad is that? I'm not sure we're going to get a great deal off this one. Let's took a... No. I think that's the line at the bottom where the date used to be. Possibly. Yeah, I think that's where the date used to be. But apart from that, I think we may struggle to get a date. I think that's the Britannia side, which means that's the portrait side. How's that's got to be in that condition? Might come up with a bit of cleaning, but I think that's unlikely. It'll just be an unknown. But it's another coin, so yay, doing well for coins today. Yeah, carry on. Right, thank you very much. See if we can get back to my car for a drink. Well, I've had a good look at it and I'm still not sure what it is, but it's very nice. Look at that. It's decorative, it's got dots around here and it's got some sort of like pattern here and some, whether it was a pen or something, but it's not the same on the back as it is on the front. That's lovely, isn't it? Unless it was up that way, perhaps. No, I just wonder whether there's a pendant. It's definitely broken off somewhere. Look, 'cause it's got a bit broken off that side, but that's lovely. That is. That's very pretty. So I don't know where that's come from or what sort of date we're talking, but that's, yeah, that's almost better than the coins I've found today. But yeah, definitely one for the nice pot. Let's carry on. Oh, look at that. It's a decorative key scratching, do they call them? Something like that. Look, it's got a bit of fancy pants engraving on it. That key went in there. Might have been on a chest. Ooh, seems unlikely there's still chests going to be around with contents, but never mind. But there you go. It's quite nice, isn't it? Quite pretty. Yeah, we don't mind that at all. Let's carry on. I was thinking about being in the countryside. You see people ride horses in the countryside. How nice is that, lot? Thought I could hear them clip-clopping across the way. It's a very relaxing pastime, I'm sure, although I've tried horse riding once, so it wasn't very comfortable. But that was more my fault and lack of technique, I'm sure, than everybody else's problem. But yeah, what a nice relaxing trot through the countryside, eh? Lovely. Anyway, back to the digging, Chris. Okay. Well, just after them horses, just turned round and there's a little coin. Look. I'm not sure that one's particularly old, comes that. Is it half p? Oh no, it's even more modern than that lot. There's Queen Elizabeth, Mum. God bless you. 1968, I think. 68? That can't be right, surely, can it? No, it can't be 68, can it? Because that's an old 10p. That decimalisation wasn't until the 70s, was it? Yeah, it's definitely an old 10p. 1998, perhaps. Well, I don't really understand that. Well, that's a bit of a mystery, because that coin definitely says 1968. That's decimal. Okay, I'm not sure about that. That seems weird. Why would that say 68? Am I getting this wrong, decimalisation? I thought that was the 70s. I always think it was like 71, 72. So why would there be a 1968 10p? Time travelling all of a sudden? It definitely says 1968. Okay, I'm confused. I'm probably delirious from the lack of water and food, so something's obviously not quite right with my calculations or my brain. But that seems a bit odd. It's 10 new pence that was 1968. Anyway, something to research when we get home, isn't it? That might be the weirdest find of the day then. Right, let's carry on. Well, yeah, another coin. It's definitely a day for coins today. This one is. Can we see anything on this one? Got a string away. I think this is the bust side. Not that I can see a great deal. Give it a bit of a rub on the magic trousers, look. Anything? Nah, nothing obvious, look. Nothing obvious. But calling it wrong anyway, so very good. Oh, might just be able to see ahead. That might be Victoria. Might be a young Victoria, look. That's tricky to see, but yeah, could be. Not in the best condition, but another coin. So we're doing well for coins today. Let's carry on. This one seemed quite nice. 88.89 until I turned round, and then from a different angle it didn't seem quite as nice, but in the 80s. Hopeful as ever. It's been a good day actually, it's surprising. I haven't got that much left. It must be gone 11 by now, so it'll be a few more sideways sweeps across it, and then head back to the car for last night's pizza. Whoa, nice! Looking forward to last night's pizza. That's an 89. It's quite a nice signal, so let's see what we've got. It's in this big lump here. Oh, it is. Like, can we see it? Can we see it in this big lump? Oh yeah, there we go. Look. Will be. You see that? It's another coin anyway. Look. Is that Britannia going that way? I can't really tell. Come on, ready, go. Oops, sorry, you probably missed that. That's another Victoria. Oh no. Oh no, it's the man with the tiny head. Who was the man with the tiny head? Who remembers the man with the tiny head? George III? There he is, look, man with a tiny head. Oh, definitely third, look. So I think that's third. And is that George's? Quick look. Yeah, George III. George III, man with the tiny head. There you go. So we're doing well for coins today, that's a certainty. There's Britannia going the other way, look. There we go. Excellent, another nice coin. Look at me, didn't really expect this. Well, very good though. I'm getting close to the record. Come up with 7 or 8 coins in a day for me. So, yeah, happy days. Let's carry on. Oh, sorry, lorry going by now. As my good day can continue. Look at that, lovely little medieval shoe buckle with a pin still in it. Look. How cool is that? Lorry one side, car the other. Either of them are going to get past, but anyway, never mind. That's the problem with these single track roads around here. Very lovely, isn't it? Oh, there you go, with the pin. Rarely do you see it with the pin. Happy about that. Right, sorry, let's carry on. Well, here we are. It's the Sunday after the Saturday hunt. And in fact, it's one of the best days I've had in ages. Apart from the fact that I was stopped by a farmer, and I thought we were going to get the usual bit like, "Are you supposed to be on here?" He was a very nice man and actually offered me a field of his to go and detect on. So that a very interesting chap, and I had a good long chat to him. So that was cracking. But I'll show you some of the bits that you did see some of them come up out the ground if you watched earlier. But yeah, I'll go through a few bits. So it was a huge, big palm weight, absolutely monster piece of lead, good for the chest set. Again, if you've seen the last episode, the usual ring pulls, more bits of lead. I'm not sure what this was, but it's got like a letter G on it. But it feels like lead, so it may have been a weight of some sort for a man called G. Bottle tops, random bits of metal. There's like a scutcheon for a chest or something. That was quite decorative. Could well be a spindle wall, definitely a lead one, so that was nice. And a little annular brooch type thing in very poor array. Couple of cracking buckles in this one. You can got its pin on, which is very rare, so very happy with that one. Good stuff. Buttons, old buttons. Now, when this came up, I was in a bit of a the 1968 new 10p. I do remember decimalisation being 71, 72, something like that, so I couldn't get my head around it. So I googled it when we got back, and yes, they did bring out a new style 10p in 1968 pre-decimalisation. So sadly not rare, even a posh one's only a couple of quid, so that didn't really wasn't as exciting as I'd hoped it was going to be. Then we had little George III, which is very nice. Glint away with his little tiny head, look. George III, this was lovely, look at that. You get that in the light a bit. That's Charles II. So that's 1600, that's like Great Fire of London time. So yeah, very pleased when that came up. Then a couple of William III's. William III sounds like it should be rhyming slang, doesn't it? Anyway, a couple of William III's. This one definitely was William III because it was just the rhyming slang, because it was absolutely toasted. Look. So nothing on that to be seen. This, which actually feels very much like a Roman. It's sort of that thick, chunky lumps. There's odd bits that you can make out, but I'd be guessing if I, to say that I knew it was exactly a particular type. But I'm reasonably sure that's a Roman. And then this, can't believe it when this came up. And I cleaned it. Obviously, it was hung by a couple of loops here. Look. But absolutely lovely. That, I don't know if that's somebody's family crest or something, but look at that. That's a sweet little thing. that just goes to show, worth absolutely nothing, but really interesting and worth a bit of research as well. So I'll try and find out if that is the crest of somebody. But yeah, what a cracking day. Equalled my seven coin record, and having a farmer come up and offer me another field was icing on the cake, really. So thank you for watching. Hope to be back out again soon, perhaps even on the farmer that offered me his field. So yeah, watch this space. Right, take care, and see you again soon. Bye.